Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode. After the birth of 102 Kauravas, Pandu wanted another child to support Yudhishthira and Bhima. Though Bhima was strong and powerful, Pandu wished for someone who was sharp, athletic, and unbeatable. In those days, archery was one of the most important skills for a warrior, but mastering it took years of practice and wisdom. Only a few could truly excel. To gain divine wisdom and blessings for such a child, Pandu and Kunti meditated intensely for almost a year. After their penance, they prayed to Lord Indra, the king of the gods and ruler of heaven. Pleased with Kunti's devotion, Lord Indra appeared and blessed her with a son, one who would possess similar strengths and qualities. News of the three divine brothers, Yudhishthira, Bhima, and the newborn son, spread to the sages living in the Sahastrakavacha mountains. They wanted to witness this miraculous birth and came to perform the naming ceremony. The child was named Arjuna because he was as bright and radiant as a thunderbolt in the sky. Did you know that Arjuna was born with a purpose connected to events from a past life? Let me share a lesser known story about Nara and Narayana, who were reborn as Arjuna and Krishna in the Mahabharata. The name Nara-Narayana comes from two Sanskrit words, Nara, meaning human, and Narayana, referring to Lord Vishnu. Long ago, there was a powerful asura named Dambhodbhava. He wanted to become immortal, so he worshipped Lord Surya with great devotion. Pleased with his prayers, Lord Surya appeared before him. Dambhodbhava asked for immortality, but Lord Surya could not grant this wish. However, Dambhodbhava was clever. Instead, he requested a boon that would make him nearly invincible. He asked for 1,000 armors that could only be broken by someone who had meditated for 1,000 years. Additionally, after breaking just one armor, that person would die. This meant breaking one armor equals to 1,000 years of penance. Hence, breaking 1,000 armors will take close to 10 lakh years of meditation. Lord Surya granted the boon, unknowingly making Dambhodbhava almost impossible to defeat. But soon, he realized that this demon would use his power for evil, so he went to Lord Vishnu for help. Lord Vishnu assured him that he would destroy anyone who followed the path of unrighteousness or adharma. As expected, after receiving the boon, Dambhodbhava began terrorizing the world. People feared him, and he became more destructive. He was soon known as Sahastrakavacha, meaning the one with the 1,000 armors. During this time, King Daksha married his daughter Murti to Dharma, one of the Manas Putras or mind-born sons of Brahma. Murti, knowing about Sahastrakavacha's cruelty, prayed to Lord Vishnu for help. Pleased with her devotion, Vishnu blessed her with twin sons, Nara and Narayana. The twins were inseparable, sharing the same soul. When Sahastrakavacha began harming people near the Badrinath forest, where Nara and Narayana lived, Narayana challenged him to a battle. Meanwhile, Nara meditated at Badrinath, gathering spiritual energy for their fight. During the battle, Sahastrakavacha was shocked by the calmness in Narayana's eyes and realized he was not an ordinary warrior. The fight began, and Narayana broke one of Sahastrakavacha's armors, but as per the boon, he died immediately. However, Nara, with his deep meditation, had pleased Lord Shiva and obtained the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, which allowed him to bring Narayana back to life. Now, it was Nara's turn to fight while Narayana meditated. It is believed that meditating for 1 year at the Badrinath Temple was equal to 1,000 years, and hence they could continue fighting endlessly. Switching places repeatedly, they broke 999 of Sahastrakavacha's armors. Realizing he could not win, Sahastrakavacha fled to Lord Surya for protection. Furious, Nara cursed Lord Surya that a part of him will be reborn as a human alongside Sahastrakavacha in the Asura's next life. To fulfill their mission, Nara and Narayana reincarnated as Arjuna and Krishna during the Dwapara Yuga. Sahastrakavacha was reborn as Karna, who was born with natural armor called Kavacha Kundalas. Though Karna was a noble-hearted warrior, he suffered due to the past life sins of Dambut Baba. Now let me share another lesser-known fact from this story. Did you know that the world's most beautiful Apsara was also born during this process? When Nara and Narayana were meditating deeply, Lord Indra became worried. He thought they were trying to take his throne as the king of gods. This fear of losing his position is seen in many stories, where Indra tries to disrupt intense meditations. To distract them, he sent Kamadeva, the god of love, his wife Rati, and several Apsaras, Ramba, Tilotama, and Vasanta. These divine beings created an enchanting atmosphere. The Apsaras sang melodiously and danced seductively, hoping to disturb the brothers' meditation. However, Nara and Narayana remained unmoved. Seeing their failed attempt, Narayana decided to teach them a lesson. He struck his thigh with the flower and created a woman more beautiful than all the Apsaras combined. She was named Urvashi, from Uru, the Sanskrit word for thigh. Looking at Urvashi's beauty, all the other Apsaras, Kamadeva and Rati, felt ashamed of themselves and begged for forgiveness. When their meditation was complete, the sages gifted Urvashi to Indra, and she became the most beautiful Apsara in his court. She is mentioned in various scriptures and across different yugas as the ultimate symbol of beauty. There are only a few Nara-Narayana temples in India. The most famous one is in Kalbadavi, Mumbai. Later, these deities became part of the Nara-Narayana Devgadi of the Swaminarayan tradition, with temples in Ahmedabad, New Jersey, London, and various other parts of the world. The Nara-Narayana Dev Jayanti is usually celebrated in the March every year. There is also a temple dedicated to Urvashi in Badrinath, as is believed to be her birthplace. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If yes, please like, share, and subscribe.